With the macro done, it was time to move on and finish up the LNodeFactory system. In the second quarter of December, I wrote Literal Handler Table, a registry for a collection of parsers and printers. I decided to bundle parsers and printers together because both are equally important to the LNodeFactory project, and ideally they should be defined together. The standard collection of parsers and printers is in this singleton derived class, but I need to back up a bit here. In the LNodeFactory ecosystem, literals used to be a wild west where every language would have to decide separately how to parse and print literals. And you're still free to do your own thing, but now there's a standard literal system available. You can think of a literal as a pair of strings. One string holds a value, and the other is a type marker which indicates both the data type of a value and also its syntax. This means that if you choose a non-standard syntax for a standard data type, you should also choose a non-standard type marker. Pause the video if you want to examine the diagram. Type markers start with an underscore if they are numeric. For example, the type marker _z represents an integer of unlimited size, _f represents a 32-bit floating point number, and bool with no underscore represents a boolean. Here's how I can invoke the parsing system. The underscore by itself represents the unspecified number format, as in JSON. In C#, this will give you a 32-bit, 64-bit, or big integer, depending on how big the number is. As you can see, you can make a number more readable by inserting apostrophes and underscores anywhere in the number. And in floating point formats, you can use the E or P suffixes to indicate decimal and binary exponents, respectively. Printers, of course, do the reverse of what parsers do, and there are a couple of types, such as regex, that have a printer but not a parser. This is because you can always keep a literal in string form, so your parser can accept any value into the LNodeFactory tree without understanding what it means. But regex syntax is different in different environments. If a regex came from JavaScript, the .NET regex engine isn't guaranteed to understand it, so I decided not to try to parse regexes. On the other hand, if you put a regex into a LNodeFactory tree, and then the printer needs to be told how to convert it into text. I spent much of the rest of the week integrating the new parsing and printing system into LES 2 and 3, and I removed a feature called one-liner that improved the performance of the trivia injector, but unfortunately tended to cause ugly output formatting when combined with lemp macros. I also made numerous minor changes I don't have time to get into.